question. Somebody put a question to me, and I thought maybe y'all would like to know the answer to the question. So the question that was put to me, and I thought y'all would like maybe to know, was what was it like to be in a coma? You damn hawk! What are you doing down here? Surprised the hell out of me. He wasn't nowhere close that time. So the question was, what was it like to be in a coma? It's like being asleep, man. It wouldn't, you know, are you saying, you're asking if I had some kind of biblical experience or something like that, or godlike experience? No. All I remember was being in the trauma room at the emergency room, on the bed there, the gurney, and when the doctor came into the room, I tried to tell him that I couldn't breathe, and that's all I remember. That is it. They woke me up 4 days later, and that was it. It just almost instantly. Like I said, I told the doctor, I tried to tell him that I couldn't breathe, and then blam, I wake up 4 days later in the ICU at the hospital. Okay? Now I can tell you what the trip was, is, of course I couldn't talk. I still had the breathing tubes and all that stuff, you know, down my throat and all that crap, intubated. And so the trip was when they handed me my phone. Now my daughter-in-law, like I've told y'all before, my daughter-in-law has medical power of attorney over me. So she would have been group texting everybody in my family and everybody, right, in a group text. So the trip was reading all the texts that went out and return texts asking questions about what they were doing and everything else, and I'm like, what the hell going on here? And at that time, I didn't know I'd been in a coma for 4 days. That was a trip. That was a trip. I thought maybe, you know, when they brought me to in the ICU, I thought maybe it'd been like hours or something like that. No, it'd been 4 days. They put me into a medically induced coma, and it'd been 4 days. And just mind-blowing, all the messages, all the text messages, group text messages that, you know, like I said, my daughter-in-law had sent out updating everybody on everything, including my oldest son, who was on his way out of state, who had turned around and came back, and just this on and on and on and on. So yeah, that was the trip part. It just trying to figure out, well, what the hell are these messages about, you know. And then I'll tell you what, it's been going on for 4 days, all the messages. So you know, kind of trippy. That's what I'd say it is. It's trippy, because you're sitting there just confused, trying to figure out what the hell, you know, all these messages are about. That, you know. So, but that's it. You know, it's a trip. It's a trip. Once they told me I've been in a coma for 4 days or 5 days, then I realized, oh, I get it now. Okay, kind of. But yeah, to skip over like 4 or 5 days is a trip. That part of it's a trip. But like I said, the coma itself was instantaneous. Like I said, I just remember being in the ER, and then boom, I was almost 5 days later they woke me up. So thank you all for watching. I'm going to continue enjoying my day here. I will have to go pick up the grandkids in a little bit, so I'm going to continue riding for as long as I can today. Tomorrow it's supposed to be cold. So y'all be sure to leave a thumbs up. Share. I say that again, share the video. That helps out the YouTube algorithm and you know, everything else. You know, if you have not already subscribed, please click subscribe and click that little bell on the notification all, so you get notified whenever I post a new video. And lately it's been a couple of weeks, you know, twice a week, because I've been posting short videos as well, like on Sunday and stuff. So you just never know what you're going to get with me. As I come to a crossroad, I'm going to sign it out when I get up there. Like an 18-wheeler took out that pole. Where it come from? No, that's too big. Huh. Alright, be sure to visit everybody in the read more or to show more part of the description. And by the way, at the bottom of that, when you click on that, are all the other social media platforms that I'm on. I'm on quite a few. I mean, BitChute, Parler, Gettr, Free Space, I can't even think of all of them. What's the other ones? Rumble, on and on. There's quite a few of them down there, and there's links to, you know, my channel on all them other social media platforms. Just in case YouTube decides to be a dickhead again. Alright, so y'all know how it goes. If you have served, or if you're currently serving in the military, if you're a firefighter, EMS, first responder, especially law enforcement, if you're in the healthcare industry, battling it out on the front lines of this pandemic, trying to keep us well and putting yourself at risk, we appreciate everything you do for us and the sacrifices you and your families have made. Ladies, flash a stranger today. Boom.